Good morning, everybody. Today, excuse me, I'm going to show you how to do your week 7 handwriting assignment. So make sure that you have a copy of the week 7 assignment sheet that's posted in your Google Classroom. So you need that sheet. It's going to tell you what you need to practice. And you also need a sheet of the handwriting paper. Now, if you print it from Google Classroom, you're going to have to print 2 pages because you're going to need both sides. Okay, those of you who are at school, you have a sheet that I give you and it has the copy on both sides of the paper. So those of you who are at home and are practicing this, make sure that you print 2 sheets of this so that you have enough space to do all of the practice work. So this week, for week 7, make sure that you're holding your pencil correctly. Remember, pencil, no ink. And we're going to start on the practice number 1. Number 1 says to draw 2 lines of short overstrokes. An overstroke starts at the bottom line and it's a curve up and to the middle line. And you're going to do 2 lines of short over. Number 2 says to draw 2 lines of short slant. A short slant is like a backslash, but we pull down from the middle line and to the left. So it's a pull stroke. And you're going to do 2 lines of short slant. Number 3 says to write 2 lines of each letter, V and Z. A V starts like an X. It's that over slant under, but then we swing to the middle line. A lot of people make the mistake of dropping down. This is a V, it ends at the middle line. Again, it's over slant under like an X, but then you swing out to the middle line. You will do 2 lines of V. A Z is a letter that kind of combines the X. It is over slant under. Let me start over with that. It's an over slant, but then we come over this way and back around like a G. So it's over slant, then over slightly around like a G. Over slant, over, around, and like a G. And so you'll do 2 lines of a Z. The last part, number 4, is that you have to do 2 lines of each of these words. Puzzle is P, U, Z, Z, L, E, 2 lines of that. Above is A, B, O, V-E. Now what's tough about that word is that you have 1, 2, 3 letters that end at the middle line. Do not drop down. So you're going to do 2 lines of above. The next word is evening. It's E, V, E, N, I-N-G. Make sure that you end at the middle line with this G. 2 lines of evening. Then we have zoo. I'm going to put it here since I have space. Z, O, O. Remember to come out at the middle line. So this O ends at the middle line. We drop into the O, and then we end at the middle line here. So you're going to do 2 lines of zoo. After zoo, we have dozen, which is D, O, Z, E, N. Now look at dozen. Because the O ends the middle line, we drop into the Z here. You'll do 2 lines of dozen. And the last word is funny. F-U-N-N-Y. And you're going to do 2 lines of that. Remember, an F starts like an L. It's a tall letter. Okay? Make sure that I can tell the difference between the N's. It should not look like one big M. All right, so watch those You're gonna notice you will not fill both sides of your paper. So, just to recap, we have 2 lines of short over, 2 lines of short slant, 2 lines of V, make sure that it ends the middle line, 2 lines of Z, that gives you a total of 8 lines. Then we have puzzle, that'll be 10 lines. Above would be 12 lines. Zoo, 14, 16, 18, 20. So you should have 4 empty lines of on your paper. Then we have puzzle, above, zoo, evening, dozen, and funny. All right, try to make your letters or get them as close to those middle lines and to that bottom line as you possibly can. So watch the lines for your the size of your letters. Okay, remember this assignment is due next Wednesday. So get this done. You've got about a week to get it done. Y'all have a good day.